So there's been some pretty big news for Transformers 1 and Transformers Reactivate. Yeah, that game that literally disappeared. There's been a lot of Transformers 1 TV spots which I've been avoiding because I think it's just going to be the same as Rise of the Beasts. 2 weeks before the movie, each TV spot just contains more and more information about the movie, more scenes. We will start off with Yolopark. Now, they did release images for the Transformers 1 figures like 2 weeks ago, and I actually started making a video, but then school started and I forgot to go back to finish the video, so it's just kind of been sitting in unfinished projects. So I'm just going to take a look at my favourite figure, and that is the Cogs version of D16. I think this figure looks absolutely phenomenal. You know, the face is okay. I'm liking the shoulders. You know, you've got the Decepticon insignia on the right. Got a little cannon coming from the left forearm. He does have this big cannon on his left, but I don't think it's a triple barrel version, which is something I personally would have really wanted. Taking a break from Transformers 1 and moving to video games, Microsoft are working on 2 Transformers projects. I think it's just going to be War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron coming back, and this is what everyone wants. This is what I want. Next up, we have Transformers Reactivate. The game that had the trailer and just disappeared after that is back. We've got gameplay from 2020 and this gameplay looks so good. So we have this map up the top left. We can see Bumblebee here getting XP from driving in his alt mode and shooting the Legion. Got objective here, I think this is damage. Here we have Bumblebee transforming after a boost, and then he dashes. So he transforms, then he dashes into the Legion. The thing on his back, I think that is like a jetpack that they'll use to be able to climb heights. So the gameplay does look very, very nice. Can't wait to see something official from Splash Damage. Also, another thing I want to mention here, this little panel, we have Bumblebee's guns that he gets in the Reactivate 2-pack and now the single release. He has like an assault rifle as a second weapon. This looks like abilities, so we can see this one. Here's the dash, which we see him use, and then the other 2 are locked. But something this little bit reminds me of a lot is a game called Second Extinction. Now we have the Transformers 2024 Hall of Fame voting. So the first question is, favourite of the 13 primes? I don't know much about these primes, except for Alpha Trion, so I'm going to vote for him. Legacy United Toy of the Year, okay. The core classes weren't actually that bad this year. Rescue Bots Chase, well, you know, I was really excited to get a Rescue Bots figure. Windblade was also a good figure. With Windblade being a good figure, that means that Slipstream is also a good figure. And I think I do prefer Slipstream's colour scheme. But the one I will be voting for is Commander Class Beast Wars Neo Universe Magmatron. I really, really like this figure. It's just so nice. You know, I don't know. It's amazing. Having the 3 dino modes, the combined mode, and then the robot mode. It's just a really nice figure. And with the Commander price, Studio Series Toy of the Year. Both the Last Night Mohawk and BBM Rumble were really good entries into the core class line. My winner will be the BBM Concept Art Megatron. This figure is absolutely phenomenal. Up there with figure of the year for me, rivaling Commander Magmatron. Jet mode might not be the best. I think the tank mode is fine. He's got plenty of alternate modes anyway that I can just find online, and the robot mode is so nice. The only thing he misses is a melee weapon, but to be honest, he's still an amazing figure. Exclusive Toy of the Year. The winner for me is Legacy United Star Seekers, Leader Thundertron, Calcitron and Nightstrike. First of all, you get a Voyager and a Deluxe. The Voyager looks very nice, the Deluxe looks very nice, and I prefer both these colours and modes over the original Voyager and Deluxe single release. And on top of getting two really nice looking figures, you also get a Night Strike. Let's move on to Studio Series. We have had two reviews, starting off here with ELITA-1. The figure that we thought we wouldn't get till 2026 is now going up for pre-order on the 17th of September. I think this figure looks okay. The blaster does look quite nice, and would have liked to see that packed with Prime. Legs look nice and sleek, head sculpt look nice, and now on to some of the problems I have. Arms are quite kibbly, there is no wrist rotation. The chest doesn't look the best, but I think I know why. Here we have these silver like stripes, well not stripes, but they come down over the chest, and we have what looks to be her jetpack on the back. Now if we have a look at the Yolopark figure, the cogged version doesn't have that. So I reckon this is an extra accessory, which I'm not sure is that accurate, because once the bots get their T-cogs, then the jetpack's quite irrelevant, isn't it? Alt mode looks quite nice. Got this blue up here. The wheels are nice, the weapon storage doesn't exist, and to be honest, quite a nice looking alt mode. This figure was reviewed by MGO, so some creators are getting the chance to reveal the toys, which I think is quite cool. Then last up, reviewed by Few Adams, we have Bumblebee, and he looks quite bad in my opinion. He will release in spring of 2025. It comes with the same blaster as ELITA, just without any paint. Two of these knife hand gun things. To be honest, you know, having three weapons in one figure is actually quite good, especially for a deluxe. Head sculpt looks alright. I think the chest sticks out too much and the legs are so bulky. Alt mode looks alright. It's just a new version of Studio Series 70. Weapon storage again doesn't exist, but yeah, looks alright. Yeah, so that's been the news for the past 5 days since August 30th, and a small look at the Yolopark figures. But let me know down below what are your thoughts on the Reactivate footage, the Studio Series Transformers 1 figures, the Yolopark figures, and who you'll be voting for in this year's Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching, and I will hope to see you next time. Goodbye.